Hello again, my fellow viewers. Tonight we are going to go into King Berold's garden and examine his ancient artifacts, from which he gathered from Spain, Argothusen, and Mondolson. Anyways, come in. The favorite Horgan Voskenshire will tour you through. This, my friend, his name is Bubba Watt. He once ate a whale, so they named him Bubba Watt after his love for blubber. Bubba Watt and I used to, we used to hang out, because I'm like 80,000 years old, We used to play tic-tac-toe in Russia with the old Slovenian pirates. Tic-tac-toe in Russia, bad idea. These shells, they were found in the Bay of Pirate Goblins. These seashells by the seashore, where she sells the seashells. I bought it from her. She told me, if you want to buy a seashell, you're gonna have to trade in 10 Tyrannosaurus Rex tails. I told her I couldn't find the Tyrannosaurus Rex tails, but she didn't listen to me. She just had to get the shells, and anyways, that's so fun. No, this tree was found in Iceland. The only tree to ever exist. As you can see, it's got this beautiful high confidence scale, and and this weed, as a matter of fact, was found in Iceland as well. It was planted by the first King Horgenshoir. In fact, weeds are a great way to get rid of bugs, because bugs think that weeds are giant spikes, and bugs are scared of giant spikes, and it hurts me too. Yeah, you don't want to mess with them giant spike bugs. This rose bush, these little flowers, I just eat them. I just pluck them off and eat them. Beautiful. There's a raccoon that lives in that tree up there. His name is Bartcone, and he hates me. We used to wrestle. In Marshall's fighting competition. The raccoon, he hated me. We were rivals. I used to take his head and rip it in half, but because of surgery at the time, they could put it back on. He just kept coming back to life after I killed him. That damn raccoon. And now he lives up there, and he taunts me every day. Every day with his family, his kids. One time I was walking through the park, and he was with his kids, but they were riding on a giant worm, of all things. And you know what the worm did? It growled at me. It said, Anyways, that's the story of the raccoon that lives in the tree. Anyway, this turtle, it's not actually a turtle. It's called a Hegelian. It was a marvelous species once rode by the pirate goblins of Versailles, when the King of Duke England majestically pulled a spear and stabbed his brothers through their hearts, and everybody cheered because everybody hated his brothers. His brothers used to hunt squirrels. You know what they did? They would take their giant trucks and they would just run over them squirrels, and there was dead squirrels everywhere. Now this lamp, marvelous, came from ancient China. It is beautiful. It harvests the light energy and puts it in people. So you know what it does? It gave me the power to be 80,000 years old. It did. The light. And I used it on a moth once. It grew 10 times the size and started eating little children and turtles. Of all things, it just loved to eat little children. Anyways, this tree is pine cones. Were once used in the stews of Vietnam. They didn't have anything to eat. They lived in a desert. They lived in a desert island off the coast of Mondol. Yeah.